What's going on guys, Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the Effectreme Deidara figure. I already have both of the Vibration Stars Deidara figures, but I really like the pose and design of this one, so I decided to pick it up as well. I'll go more in depth during the review, but I pre-ordered this Deidara to replace the first Vibration Star statue, as the design was a bit lackluster in my opinion, but we'll go into that later. Popping up on the screen now are some of the upcoming figures and TCG sets that I have in hand and will be reviewing here on the channel, as well as some others not shown. So if there's a certain video that you'd like to see next, just let me know down in the comments and I'll be sure to make that video first. I ordered this figure from Entertainment Earth, and if it's still in stock, I'll have a link down below. And as always, if you're interested in picking up this Akatsuki mat or another gaming mousepad or desk mat, check out Swipe. You can use code COSMIC at checkout for 10% off your entire order, and I'll have them linked in the description as well. Alright, now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we got that unboxed, we can go and assemble the figure. Let's start by attaching the legs to the torso, and those should just slide in like so. Now let's go and attach his ponytail to his head. That should just slot in once you're at the right angle. Now let's go and attach his hands. You just have to line up his thumbs. And they'll be on the opposite side since his arms are crossed. And those should just pop into the sleeves. Next we have the support stand. And they'll just slot into the base. I'm not sure which way this goes, so hopefully I did that right. And lastly, we just have to slot his foot into the base. And his cloak should rest on top of that support piece. That doesn't really look right. Alright, so after some reassessment, the support stand actually goes sideways. So the curves of the stand will match with the flow of his cloak. And it should just rest on top. So this is how it should look if it's put together properly. But now that we got everything fully assembled, let's go ahead and take a closer look.
同じものづくりとして旦那、あんたは尊敬するが、芸術ってのは美しく儚く散っていく一瞬の美を言うんだよ。うん。
Overall, this is a great Deidara statue. I love the overall pose and design, and they really captured Deidara's essence with this figure. Starting off with the base, we have this explosion style effect piece. It's designed almost as if there's multiple explosions going off at once, creating this bubbling effect underneath him. And this is very in line with Deidara's attack style, as if he's detonating multiple clay creatures at once. While the base is very dynamic and looks really nice under direct light, the color itself is very muted in person, and there isn't any paint or shading to enhance the effect. It's all one solid color. But as you can see, with direct light, it looks like there's shading and even highlights throughout due to the abnormal shape of the base. So I think you can make it look really nice depending on the lighting, but that is something to keep in mind. The support piece also stands out, but at least they made it the same color as his clay, so I can look past it if I pretend it's one of his explosives. Moving up, they nailed the pose and design and really captured his dramatic personality. The clothes are really well sculpted and the paint looks great. I love the dynamism of his Akatsuki cloak and how it's flowing behind him. It's flowing upward as if the explosions are pushing it up, and this really ties in the figure with the base, almost creating a scene frozen in time. The clothing is extremely well sculpted, and they even included his clay pouches on his hips. And the primary reason I picked this figure up is that we can see both of the mouths on his hands. They are extremely well sculpted and look just as uncomfortable as you would expect. My biggest disappointment with the first Vibration Stars Deidara is that his hands were together, so you couldn't see the mouths on his palms, which is arguably his most iconic feature. The second Vibration Star statue was more dynamic and included the mouths, but he wasn't wearing his Akatsuki cloak, so it still felt like he was missing his iconic look. However, this statue includes both of those features and perfectly captures everything you'd want in a Deidara figure. We got the explosive base from his jutsu, the dynamic and fun pose, and his two primary key features, which would be his Akatsuki cloak and the mouths on his palms. The only thing missing is one of his clay birds or creatures. So unless they release a figure that is just as good as this one and includes that, this will be the quintessential Deidara in my collection. And lastly, they absolutely nailed the face and head sculpt. They perfectly captured his arrogant facial expression, and we can even see his scouter-like eye used to counter genjutsu. And his headband and hair came out great as well. Overall, this is another incredible figure in the Effectreme line, and I highly recommend picking it up. Alright, now for the size of the figure. He stands just over 7 inches, or around 18 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop, and here it is next to a Funko out of box. Here it is next to the first Vibration Stars Deidara, as well as the second Deidara in the same line. Here we have it next to the Effectreme Sasuke. As well as the figure Coliseum Itachi. And lastly, here it is next to the Vibration Stars Toby. Overall, this is another incredible Akatsuki figure, and I'm really glad I decided to pick it up. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments which Akatsuki figure you would like to see me review next. And since you made it this far into the video, go and check out one of the 2 videos popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a recommendation from YouTube, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.